Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for April 1st through 15th, 2020. Thank you so much for returning to visit with me if you've been to the channel before. And if you're brand new, likewise, thank you for checking me out and seeing what we do here. So, as always, if you have not yet done so, I do invite you to hit that subscribe button and join the Dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know that you enjoyed this content. First, a few quick notes before we start that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there. So if if the messages resonate with you and they feel right, those are meant for you. If they do not feel right, Sagittarius, kick them on out to another one of your group out there. So, and also I say, sometimes if something doesn't completely resonate, revisit the reading in a week or two. Sometimes it does make more sense the second viewing. Also, this will mostly correspond with Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign, so do check out placements in your personal birth chart astrologically. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, or you would like to make a donation to the channel, or are interested in any of the card decks that I use during my readings, I do post links to all of those. All that information is always in the description box. So that's it. Let's go ahead and get started talking about your astrology for this first half of April, Sagittarius. This is a great time of the year for you, actually, because we have finished up the last sign cycle of Pisces, which is a more challenging sign for you, and then we start the astrological new year when we go into the spring equinox, which begins that first sign of Aries. Aries is a fellow fire sign to you, so it is a much more, complementary energy. It flows freer, and you just feel like you can operate better within it. It does activate that fifth house of Leo in your universal chart, so you will feel, that brighter feeling, that more optimism, more creativity, and just more love, more generosity. Leo energy is very open-hearted, very giving, and definitely values itself. So Sagittarius, if you haven't been, being so nice to yourself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it is time to put yourself a little bit back up on that pedestal and treat yourself like the king or queen that you are. Absolutely. So other things that I would mention going on in your astrology right now would be that we are still moving through Mercury in Pisces for the first half of this month. Mercury's our communication and our mental facility, and Pisces, yet again, it's a little bit fuzzy, cloudy. It's a little more challenging of a sign for you, but it does put that focus right now on home, family, where you're living. And right now, yes, a lot of people are sticking very close to home. So, this is a time to really transform and feel things out in the home environment to create a really good, peaceful environment for yourself and others. The other thing that's going to be happening very soon is Venus will be moving into the sign of Gemini. Venus, of course, is about love, relationships, and all, kind of connections, not just romantic ones. So the fact that it will be in Gemini, it's going to go retrograde during that space, so it's going to be in Gemini a long time, much longer than Venus usually stays in a sign. That is the opposition sign to you. That's the balance. Sagittarius and Gemini are the two, ones on the opposite side of the coin. So you might really feel a lot of push and pull coming up around, love and relationships. You might have to make decisions, even sometimes between, two or more people, to say, well, which one do I really want to be with? That could come up. But a lot of communication, I believe, is going to be very important very soon when it comes to love and relationships. That's going to be a huge thing for everyone. Saturn and Mars are both moving in the sign of Aquarius now. This is very brand new energy. It's very, very positive for you, Sagittarius, especially if you're an earlier degree Sag. Like if you're born, closer to the beginning of Sagittarius, like, late November, kind of 23rd, 22nd, when it starts, those are the Sagittarians that are really going to feel this energy, and you will definitely feel that, more opportunities open up, more potentials come around, of things that you can do. just keep your eyes open for that, especially this month, because that's going to be very strong with us. So let's go ahead and get into your cards. I'm going to pull some major themes for you to see kind of an overview of what's going on for you this first half of April, and then we're going to do a full tarot spread as well. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Sagittarius as we do the reading for April 1st through 15th, 2020. Please protect their energy as well as mine throughout the session, and please bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. All right, Sagittarius, so health is your key word right now, and health is a big one right now. Lots of people very focused on staying well, keeping others well, and, you know, really upgrading and improving all of their hygiene and their health routines. So that's very strong. And for you, Sagittarius, it doesn't just include physical health. Obviously, this has a lot to do with mental health, emotional well-being, spiritual balance, all of that. And that 7 + 1 adds up to an 8. So that is very much a sign, you know, it's that infinity loop. It's all about the balance for you right now. Let's pull a spirit animal and see what's coming towards you from the animal kingdom. Ooh, a lot of tussle in there. So Sagittarius, what's going on with you? Oh my goodness. A little bit of something tussling up there. All right, so Sagittarius, check him out. The Nightingale spirit, love is all around, and right now is the time when a lot of people are feeling kind of cut off from that, because, you know, with people trying to keep their distance from each other, it's like we're not able to, you know, give those hugs as much and feel that, you know, a sense of, you know, society and community around us. But this is a reminder that love is indeed all around, because of the music right there. There's a very strong connection with the Nightingale to music and that song. So music is very important to you right now. Creativity is very important to you right now. You can even communicate, you know, with loved ones or someone you care about by sending them, you know, music that you really like or you want to share with them, or vice versa. And just keeping, you know, good, uplifting music playing in your, you know, space, because that does help raise your vibration overall. So let's pull a chakra crystal to see which area is coming up for healing. And there we have it, Lepidolite, which is all about trust, the third eye and the crown, which are both very spiritual, intuitive, and insightful chakras. So those are what's really coming up. So pay attention to your divine messages, Sagittarius. Pay attention to, you know, your own intuition, your own insight. Trying to keep your mind clear and focused right now is very important. So that's beautiful combination of cards coming up for you right now. And yes, that energy of trust is coming in there. So this is really asking you, you know, trust in the process. Don't get worried. Don't get stressed. Don't let anxiety take over, because right now, you know, this is a trust in the process, a trust in, you know, that this is in divine timing. So just hang in there, Sag. Let's move Mr. Dragon over here. Let's get into your tarot. I will be using the Spirit Song Tarot today, and I'll be clarifying with the Celestial Tarot on that, top of that. So let's see what we've got, Spirit, for our Sagittarians out there for this first half of April, please. All right, Sagittarius. So, ooh, yeah. Wow, lots of 8s. That's very interesting that you got that, you know, 7 and 1 adding up to the 8, because right here in the center we have the 8 of shells, same as 8 of cups, about the quest of emotional renewal. So for a lot of you, this is central to where you are right now. Many of you are, letting go of something that's not satisfactory, something that's not fulfilling, anything that isn't working for you emotionally or spiritual. You're letting that go and moving towards something that is more fulfilling. So yeah, many of you are in a feeling of, transition, or really, coming to terms with something that just isn't working for you very much on an emotional level. This could, for some of you be a romantic relationship or something that you're considering leaving or are in the process of leaving, mostly because you've really tried to make it work, but it just hasn't been fulfilling. It hasn't been what you need, and you are going in search of what it is that is true and real for you. And then look at that, Princess of Wands. So that is a fresh, new beginning. This is same as Page of Wands. So that is absolutely, to me, so much the energy of right now of Aries. This is new, fresh beginnings, new messages, new communications. It's very positive. So that to me is like, yes, you're leaving behind something that's not emotionally rewarding or fulfilling, and you're going towards a brand new beginning. So here in the immediate past, 8 of feathers, my darlings. Oh my goodness. 8 of swords, courage. You've really had to be very, very strong. You've had to be emotionally and mentally very tough. You got yourself unstuck from something. For some Sagittarians, this could be you're still feeling stuck right now. For some of you, you've already gotten through it, but this is definitely that feeling of being stuck, of being, trapped and feeling like, I really want to get out of this and go to the higher vibration, go to the better place. But just like that little mouse, sometimes he can feel kind of frozen in fear or anxiety and, is unable to move. And so this is you, conquering that fear, conquering that anxiety, and moving forward. So it does take courage. It does take strength. Absolutely. Yes, because for many of my Sagittarians, there was some kind of a tower moment. There was, something that really came crashing down. And divinely, my feeling with the tower is it's usually meant to. That's always the hand of the divine reaching in and saying, Sagittarius, this isn't good for you anymore. We've got to take this out of there, even if it feels chaotic, even if it feels really tough in the moment. It's not going to last forever. So we had 8 of swords in the past, 8 of cups in the present, and going forward, look at this. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Crystals going forward into the immediate future. So dedication, progress. This is a card of divine timing and also you persevering at whatever it is that you're working at, Sagittarius. I love that this has got the buffalo spirit incorporated in the card because this is also about a spirit of gratitude, a feeling of abundance, a feeling that your needs are met. But these 8s are powerful, past, present, future right now. That 8 is, again, it's about the infinity loop. It's about the balance, both your spirit and your physical manifestation and the work that you do. So I'd say also think that 8s are very lucky. I think the 8 is a beautiful number that has a lot of luck behind it. That's just my personal feeling about the 8. Because it's a good number for manifestation. It really, really is. And we do have the 4 of Swords. So my Sagittarians, please do get enough rest in this immediate future position because you've been working hard and you have been putting in a lot of effort. So that 4 of Swords is a card of recovery. It's a card of, taking a rest from the tough battle and giving yourself that peace, that stability, a time to regenerate and refresh from everything that you've had to be doing. So on the undercurrent here, we do have that King of Acorns, which is the King of Wands. This is optimism. This is innovation. Strong Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So your own energy is represented here. It is about leadership. It is about creativity. So deep within, you know, this is your subconscious. This is what you're kind of focused on. And so you really are focused on better days, Sagittarius. You know, that horse spirit is in this card. So it's about forward movement. It's about optimism. It's about finding, you know, something that's new and fulfilling and exciting for you intellectually. So yeah, let your mind, you know, roam free. It's kind of like if you want to study something or you want to take an online course or there's something you've really wanted to learn for a while, you know, Sagittarius, you are the sign of both teaching and of the eternal student. So you are always loving to learn. You have a natural love for learning, and you should never stop doing it. It's always productive and positive for you. And we do have that Three of Swords. So yet again, oh, definitely for some of my Sagittarians, you are moving through a heartache. You are recovering from some kind of loss, some kind of grief. Could be romantic or not, but whatever it is, you know, you do have that core of optimism, which is such a beautiful quality about Sagittarians. You are Jupiter ruled, so you many times just, you have that natural optimism even in the hardest times, even in the most heartbreaking times. You know that the sun's going to come up and we are going to get rid of those Three Swords in my poor little Sagittarian's heart. We are not going to put up with that, and you are going to recover. Absolutely. You are probably already on the journey towards that healing and renewal. So here at the top, we do have the Queen of Shells, which is, you know, what's crowning the spread. This is a message from the divine about what they really want for you. And this is, you know, so much about the mastery of emotion. It's about emotional healing. It's about peace, compassion, empathy. And also because to me, this is a very Scorpio energy card. It's about not quite putting all of your emotions right out, you know, for everyone to see, Sagittarius. So if you feel like you can't immediately trust someone, or if there are people around you you don't feel comfortable, you know, letting everything out about yourself, listen to your intuition, because the Queen of Cups is a very, very intuitive queen. She really listens to her feelings and acts accordingly. And yes, brand new beginnings, absolutely brand new emotional beginnings in love, in healing, and in the heart. So, you know, Spirit's really bringing that forward. Beautiful, beautiful energy with the Fool card, which is Uranus. You know, that is the new energy. That's Aquarius, right? So it's just, you know, and this could even have to do with an Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. That could be coming up for you. So let's pull some advice for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what comes up next in this reading. Ooh, nice. Okay. Wow. All right. Some nice energy coming in here. So, suggested approach, how to handle this. Queen of Crystals, Queen of Pentacles, very earthy and balanced, Sagittarius. So this to me says, be stable, be grounded, realize your own worth, realize your own abundance. This is a queen that really has it all together. She's organized, she's good in business, she's good with finance, and, you know, knows how to create comfort and prosperity for herself. So absolutely, this is a time to really pull into that energy. Whatever you're working at, keep working at it. Don't let anybody knock you off of your stability. Don't let anyone take, you know, that away from you, because this is a beautiful, beautiful card. And yes, look, our Queen of Cups came back up again for you. So beautiful combination of earth and water. It's very mutually supportive because, like we said, with that balance, you know, that 8, we got that 888 right down the middle. So to me, look at that balance of the physical and the emotional, bringing those two together. So you're not just, you know, doing a job that's just like, oh, boring every day, because you're bringing that passion, that emotion, that spirit into it as well. Very, very nice. So going into what you need to know, we've got that Shaman card, we've got that Hierophant. This is Taurus energy, but Sagittarius, I see a lot of you in this card, because you are a wonderful sign of, you know, spiritual wisdom and philosophy and understanding a lot of spiritual paths. And to me, the Hierophant is about that divine wisdom and spiritual power coming through. So, you know, this is you really rising high. We have that eagle spirit. So to me, that is, you know, what you need to know is that you are a very spiritually powerful being. You have so much just divine potential and supervision. Like, you just have beautiful vision. You know, if even when others can't see where anything can get better, you can. You have that ability. Oh my goodness. So look at that. And on top of that, the Sun card came out. Telling you, I told you, what was it earlier when we were looking at the King of Wands? It's like you can see the sun is coming out, even though you've been going through so much. You've been going through the heartache, going through the pain, but you really have that ability to just fly higher, aim bigger. And the Sun card is the most positive card in the tarot. So whenever that comes out to me, that is just blessing you so greatly. And that is where, you know, your sun sign is traveling for this time of Aries, is in the Leo house, the house of the sun. So, you know, definitely don't dull your shine. You know, don't underplay yourself just to please other people. They may not like how confident and, you know, upbeat you come across, but don't damp that down for anyone. You know, be yourself. Hopes and fears, the Queen of Acorns, Queen of Fire, there she is, the Queen of Wands. Passion, creativity, that's Leo energy as well. So yet again, it's like you're hoping that this is what you can be. Very magical, spiritual, but also just super passionate, creative, generous, open, very dynamic energy. So, you know, that's what you're really hoping for. And you're also a little bit afraid. It's like, can I do it? Can I let that out? And my answer to you on this is yes. You absolutely should let that out, because there's so much positive goodness coming from you just as a person. And look at that, Four of Wands. Yes, also a Leo aligned card, very warm and fiery, but this is our twin flame soulmate happy home card. So absolutely, you can create this, Leo, even if, no, I'm sorry, about to call you Leo, but yeah, I mean, this could involve a Leo. That's very possible. But Sagittarius, you are absolutely capable of creating this reality. If you're not experiencing it right now, you are able to recover from whatever pain, whatever heartache you've experienced, and, you know, recreate that and find those beautiful, loving connections. Oh, beautiful, beautiful reading. So, outcome card, Knight of Acorns, another Wands card. Yes, action, drive. This is that Knight of Fire, moving forward very passionately. That feels so much like your energy. You know, just going forward boldly and not sitting around waiting for someone to give you permission. So let's get a clarifier on him. And look at that. Ah, oh, Sagittarius, this is like one of the most powerful readings I've done for you guys. Ace of Wands on top of the Knight of Wands. So you are divinely blessed. Spirit's giving you the green light, absolutely, to move forward with your dreams in the future here. This is a outstanding reading. This is great. Just let me get my, this will pull a card from Archangel Michael, get affirmation on all of this, because boy, you are moving forward from some old stuff that had you stuck, but you aren't gonna be stuck in the future, that's for sure. And look at that. So this is really addressing any of those fears, Sagittarius. This is reminding you from Archangel Michael that you are guarded, you're protected, you are not in, you know, danger. You have that protection around you. And if you ever feel, you know, like you're feeling kind of weak or vulnerable or just, you know, a little scared, it's like call on Archangel Michael always. He is a very wonderful, protective, divine presence. So the prayer is, thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and that all of our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. So Sagittarius, this was a gorgeous reading. I really like it for you. Oh my goodness, I just looked at the bottom of the first of the celestial deck, and we got Aries, the Emperor, and they're in the time of Aries. It's you and your leadership. And Seven of Crystals. Just be patient for now, Sagittarius, because boy, this stuff is gonna move fast when it moves. So have a wonderful first half of your April, and I will be seeing you very soon. Take care.